What's up, everybody? Welcome into the first annual Week 1 Fantasy Football Start Sit-'em, PFF.com. Andrew Erickson, Ian Hartitz, Dwayne McFarland. Guys, we're going to go through all the start-sit questions for the next 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Let's go, boys. The comments are already coming in. Absolutely love it. So, yeah, I mean, until we start getting in some more start-sit questions, I guess you guys want to reflect on some of this Barkley, Eckler news. Are you guys moving these guys? Where do you have them ranked? So the people that have question marks about these two players coming off of injuries, what do you guys think?
I have not changed my rankings because of Rap Sheet's idea that Saquon could be limited. As we saw last year, Rap Sheet noted that Christian McCaffrey will be eased back in. He had 28 touches that week. Austin Eckler will be eased back in. He had 25 touches that week. If we had news from a doctor that Saquon was at less than 100%, why is he out there to begin with? Like, are you trying to tell me like 10 touches against 11 professional defenders is that much better than 15? So we have reduced him. You have him as a, upside RB2 as opposed to a locked-in top 5 option he would be without any of this. But Dwayne, no, I'm not moving Saquon down because someone might have whispered to Rap Sheet that, hey, we don't want to kill the guy week 1.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not moving him. I think the information we had yesterday is the same as what we really know today. And there were other reporters from the New York area saying the opposite of what Rap Sheet's saying. So we get this kind of thing every year, in the pregame stuff. So I'm with Ian. I've got both of them as an RB2. I've got Barkley right now at RB14. I've got Eckler RB15. Man, I just went through 25 lineups where I've got to do my start sets. I left Eckler in every single one of them. I'm not pulling him. I'm not pulling him out. I mean, I drafted the guy. If he shows us, that we're wrong this week, then I'll adjust. But I'm just not doing it this week.
Cool.
All right. So real quick, Julio, Corey, we're all Julio. Easy.
Julio.
Yes.
Corey Davis or Chris Carson? Chris Carson, that's easy.
Chris Carson.
Too many touches. Sorry for this. You should be counting Yahoo.
It's Naheem Hines if it's a PPR.
Full PPR. Anything else? Probably Coleman.
I agree. Okay. Robert Woods, feel great about him.
Start him. Should be starting every week.
I'm going Devontae. I like Devontae here. I don't know. I like Devontae.
Tough. I lean Odell. Dwayne, what's your tiebreaker?
Who are we looking at?
Odell or Devontae?
Devontae.
Let's go, Dwayne.
Yeah, go with Devontae. They're in the same tier. I'm an OB.
I thought at first you said Deontay, and I was okay, you threw my equilibrium off.
Terrace Marshall or Jacoby Myers, full point PPR. I think I go Myers.
Is that Patriots
Myers.
game at 1?
Patriots game's at 4:25.
Aguilar seems awfully questionable. Oh, no, I think they said he is going to play.
I think the Patriots guys are always questionable every single week. They always play, so he's going to play, and he's not going to do anything. So because
Brady was questionable every week of his career, I think.
The Patriots are always questionable every single week, so they almost always play. So I would go Jacoby. I think Marshall's better in a standard league because I think he can catch a touchdown, but Myers is probably safer.
Full PPR, Jacoby. That's right.
Robert
Sorry,
Woods,
and going back to the other one, I do have OBJ above Devonta Smith. Sorry,
let's go.
I was like,
we're back.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. I have him quite a few ahead. I do want to get y'all's thoughts real quick. I know I got to go through these, but where are you on OBJ? I mean, he's probably going to play. I know we'll find out here in the next 30 minutes. But I mean, what are you guys thinking?
He's got the late game. He's got the late game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. Oh, my God.
It's like the Saquon thing. They're not saying OBJ has had this relapse. They're saying, as long as things go well. Things have been going well for him for the past month. That's why he's in a position to play. So, yeah, if he suffers, turns his ankle in pregame warmups out of nowhere, of course he's not going to play.
You pick up Donovan Peoples-Jones as a pivot, and you're good to go. I mean, I think they said that it's going to be based on how he feels. And most times players are like, I want to play. I'm good to go. So I think he's going to play. So, again, I still like Devontae. I think the matchup is better, but it's close. All right. Wait, we got to go back to this question. Woods or Julio?
Because of the matchups, I'm giving Julio the nod. Julio. Yeah. Julio's as healthy as he probably is going to be.
This is Julio. This will probably be the highest I'll have Julio ranked all year, just to start a week.
All right. Judy or Chase? I got Judy.
I have Judy by 2 spots. I think it's just barely him.
Yep, I've got Judy by 3 spots.
And it helps that Adoree Jackson's banged up.
Deontay, he is pretty legit. Deontay or Robbie? I got Deontay.
Deontay, easy.
I've got Robbie by I've got Robbie by 2 spots. I'm the lowest on the site on Deontay this week. He's got a bad. I love Deontay Johnson, man. Dude. You're splitting hairs at this point.
Attitude.
Exactly. I love Deontay Johnson, but it's a tough matchup this week from all the way around. Strength of schedule, just looking at it for wide receivers, period, using our metrics. If you look at it for wide receiver cornerback matchup, it's tough this week. You got implied point total of 21. They're 6.5 point dogs. You got a low total. Well, you got an okay total on the game. For me, it's just slightly better for Robbie.
Chase Claypool week. Love it, Dwayne. All right. Hello, guys. Happy NFL Sunday. Higgins, Robbie Anderson, Swift. I like Higgins a lot this week. So that's how I'll go with.
I almost lean Swift.
I think Swift is safer than Higgins, but I think Higgins has more upside.
Yeah.
I have Robbie.
We've heard enough.
Oh, over I have Higgins as the number one in that trio for sure.
Okay, so Higgins wins out.
Julio over Woods. We're getting this question a lot. Julio versus Woods, and it seems
I think he's answering someone. So yeah, Julio.
Okay.
We all get it.
Okay, let's see.
Carson or Davis. Chris Carson over Corey Davis. He just has, again, too much volume. Chris Carson could very well be this 20 touch, 70% weekly back until the wheels fall off.
Debo, Devontae.
Debo versus Devontae.
I
got Devontae. Yeah, best matchup on the slate. I think he'll get more targets too.
This is overthinking it, right? This is A-Rob. This is way overthinking it, right?
It's 100% A-Rob.
Yes. Okay. Don't overthink it.
Matchups, tiebreakers, people. That's it.
Yeah. Waddle or Rondale Moore. Some of these low-owned guys.
Waddle.
I like Waddle.
Yeah. He's the number one in his offense. Rondale could be the third.
Javonte, Rondale. So basically, Javonte are a bunch of 4 rookies.
Javonte. Yeah.
I go Waddle on that. I go Waddle slightly,
25.
but Javonte, it's right there. I have them right next to each other in the overall on a half point.
Corey Davis or Devontae Smith?
Devonte.
Yeah, Devontae by
Corey Davis. Corey Davis.
Yeah, we've all been yelling start Corey Davis, but then I see him matched up against someone and I want to start them.
Tevin Coleman or Terrace Marshall? I think Tevin Coleman.
Marshall, right?
I would go Tevin Coleman. It's half point PPR. Tevin Coleman should start. He's a starting running back versus a fourth option in a passing game. I mean, come on. I know Tevin Coleman's gross, but a rookie receiver.
Talk about a real. This is a true coin flip, but I'm just going with Terrace Marshall.
Sermon or Javonte? I'll go Sermon. I think the matchup is better, and I think that they'll probably see similar.
I have Javonte, but I agree that it could easily go the other way.
I have them RB 26 and RB 27. Javonte's 26.
Appreciate all the hard questions, folks. Love it. Damian Harris, Callaway, Jacoby. I like Damian Harris personally.
I like Damian. I'm a little nervous at how confident we are in his Patriots backfield, but Damian should be the guy. Dolphins better secondary than run defense. Give me Damian.
Okay. Mostert, Odell, Darrell Henderson. Mostert for me. I need 2 for RB spot and flex.
Oh, 2? Yeah, so I'll go
Mostert, Odell, Darrell Henderson. Yeah, so I need 2.
I'll go Mostert and Odell. Yeah.
I
go Mostert and Henderson on this one.
Cool. Sanders
Mostert.
or Devontae at flex? I'm going Miles Sanders.
Sanders. But
Eagles got rid of a lot of the running backs we were worried about originally with Miles.
Jordan Howard's on
it's still going to be a committee. Yeah, Jordan Howard is who we were.
Isn't he on the practice squad?
Is that who we were worried about, Ian? Was Jordan Howard? You didn't tell me that's who we were worried about.
One of him or Carry on.
Ayuk. This is easy, right? Ayuk?
Yes, definitely Ayuk.
Miles Sanders or Saquon Barkley?
I'm going
Standard.
Saquon.
Standard.
Yeah, Saquon.
Okay.
Saquon in all formats.
Saquon for Henderson?
Yeah.
No.
Saquon.
No.
Carson or Henderson? I go Carson.
Carson. 3 down RB people.
I have Carson. Yeah, I have Carson really high this week. I mean,
so do I.
I've got him in my top 10 backs.
I'm buying the Seahawks running game and not the passing game this week, and I'll probably get burned, but oh well. Swift, OBJ, Mike Davis.
Swift.
Dude, I feel like Mike Davis is going to get exposed this week.
I'm just expecting all wheels go for Swift. We were worried about the groin thing. Now
I like
we don't
Swift.
need to be. Yeah.
I like Swift. Give my boy Jonathan Peoples-Jones some love. We got Jared's burner account, Hitman Nick 047.
I hope he starts over Rashard Higgins. That's the most love I'll give him.
Yeah.
Anderson, Judy, Corey Davis, or Marquez Callaway. Which 2 do I start?
Dear God, what is this? A PPR or a half?
Let's go PPR.
This feels like I think I may have sent this question in because I was just looking at a lineup like this. So for me, Corey Davis and Judy are in. And then I have Anderson and Callaway right next to each other.
It's close, but it's Davis and Judy, I think. Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool. Judy, Devontae, or Mooney? I go Devontae.
Oh, Mooney's out.
Look, Devontae is the undisputed one. Yeah, Mooney shouldn't have been in there. Be better, Joe Hill.
All right, Zeke let me
We love
down.
you, Joe Hill.
Zeke let me down. Flex, David Montgomery, Robbie Anderson, Sutton, or Marvin Jones. So he needs some upside in a
I
standard
appreciate
league.
the apology for a standard league. Let's see. I would go David Montgomery despite the rough matchup.
I don't know. I feel like Cortland Sutton has the most touchdown pedigree. I feel like he could have a big game.
And this is just one of these?
He just needs one. I mean, Montgomery, how much is he going to do against the Rams, really? I don't know.
I mean, might catch
it's
standard.
It's
I've got Robbie Anderson in this.
I would go.
I'm way down on Montgomery this week. I think I'm the lowest person on the site.
I'm going Sutton. I think Sutton could catch 2 touchdowns. So.
I was like any of these wide receivers are outside of our top 30 though. Montgomery's still a top 20 running back.
Yeah, but this matchup is terrible, and I worry he doesn't get any of the passing volume. I mean, I got him at RB25, but I was also I basically ranked Montgomery where no one could ever draft him if they were using my rankings. They basically weren't allowed.
Zeke really has him in a hole, and the projections are not looking good for him. Sutton probably gives you the better boom upside.
Yes. All right, Corey Davis or Cortland Sutton? Corey Davis.
Yes.
Eckler or Mostert non-PPR? That's Mostert, right?
Mostert.
I kind of have George's picture.
I think that's George. George just asked us this.
George. We're helping you out.
Non-PPR.
George plays in.
We're going Eckler still, right?
No, not non.
No, Mostert and non.
He's playing the football team. I don't know how much he's going to do against rushing.
Mostert.
Yeah.
Coleman or Zach Moss. I'm not playing Zach Moss. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's the Steelers. Can't have it. I play Tevin Coleman.
Yeah, I would too.
For a week. I'm sorry you have that decision to make, Chimson.
I hope you're in a really deep league with deep benches.
I love the spellings of Deontay Johnson. I just absolutely love it.
Every time.
Deontay, Corey Davis, or Tyson Williams. First Tyson Williams question. I know I've moved Tyson Williams.
This is a PPR, yeah?
Half-point PPR.
I think we're sitting Corey Davis.
Well, I know. Yeah, what about Dwayne? Dwayne, you're lowest on Deontay. Are you still starting Corey Davis and Tyson Williams over Deontay?
I have Deontay in this order. Here's my order. I have Deontay Johnson and Corey Davis right next to each other with Deontay leading. So it's him, and then it's Tyson.
Okay. Sit Saquon for Sanders. No. Corey Davis, Devontae, or Brandon Cooks, PPR.
Corey Davis. Where do
you have Devontae relative to Corey Davis?
Not Brandon Cooks.
I have him in the same. I have him in the same tier. I have him in tier 4, but I've got them like 7 spots apart.
I got
both have big matchups. Devontae's probably should be projected for more targets.
I guess if you want to be, I guess Corey Davis is probably safer because we've seen his quarterback actually target him in like an NFL preseason game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tevin Coleman.
I think Corey Davis gets 8 to 10 targets.
All right, Tevin Coleman or Michael Carter. This is Tevin Coleman, right?
Coleman,
I mean, Michael Carter's not the starter.
Coleman's the starter.
All right.
Now,
PPR.
Michael Carter will for sure take the backfield over today immediately, but that's how week 1 goes.
As all day 3 picks usually do. Anderson, Corey Davis, or Tyson Williams. PPR, I'll go Corey Davis.
As well.
We're not going Tyson? I thought he's like our freaking.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I am going Tyson.
Dude,
these freaking questions are too fast for my brain. I'm going to have to get more coffee.
Okay.
Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods.
Yes.
Love the layup questions. Josh Jacobs or Jamar Chase? Gross. Full point PPR.
You sound like Jimmy Fallon.
I think we need to go Chase, actually. Because Jacobs has this toe thing. I don't think it's a big issue, but it's Monday night. I think it's.
I agree.
You going with Chase? Yeah, I hate them both. I'll go with Chase.
Tell us how you really feel.
Saquon or Jacobs?
Saquon.
I don't see how Jacobs has any upside in his matchup or this week at all. Should I trade away Josh Jacobs and Judy for Kyle Fuller?
Kyler.
And Fuller.
It's like, isn't that a cornerback?
But yes, you should.
This is an IDP.
Yes.
The IDP cornerback premium.
Okay.
Zach Wilson, Kindle, but
Zach Wilson going for 304 touchdowns.
That's a chopper call. I like it. Let's go.
Play him in the millie. Stack him. Corey Davis, Elijah Moore.
I did stack him in the millie today.
Nice.
Yes. OBJ or Marvin Jones?
OBJ.
Yes.
In a standard league, does that change your perception at all?
No.
Okay. OBJ. Elijah Moore, Pittman.
Ooh, Elijah Moore for me.
Yeah, I go with Moore. Yeah, especially if Keelan Cole is out as well. That just bolsters the pick. All right, Elijah Moore, Rondo Moore, Elijah.
Elijah Moore. Yeah, yep. Andrew and I were talking about this. Like, it's Elijah now. I mean,
don't play.
Elijah's closer. It's Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah's better than Rondo, I think, in every way, shape, or form,
including DFS for those.
Yes. All right. Okay, we got that question. Laviska Shenault or Jerry Jeudy? I like Shenault. I think the Texans matchup is juicy. So I'll go with
Same
Strong.
tier for me, but I have Judy slightly.
I have Judy as well. Sorry, Andrew, but you got 2 for 1,
Lame.
man.
Same tier. That's my excuse anytime it goes wrong.
Same
tier.
Cooper Cup or Judy? Going Cooper Cup.
Cup, yes.
That's easy. OBJ, Daryl Henderson, Raheem, pick 2. Raheem for sure.
Definitely Raheem.
I'm Henderson Raheem on this one, but it's close with he and OBJ.
I think it's Henderson Raheem. I think that's fair.
I mean, yeah. All right. Deontay or Debo? Deontay. For me.
Yep.
Ayuk or Robbie? Ayuk for me.
Ayuk.
I must feel Robbie, but it's same tier.
Sam Darnold. That's the easy way.
Ian's just been dying to say Robbie because I've said him like 4 times.
All right.
Chase or Debo? I'll go
Debo. It's close. Literally 2. I mean, I have it. Samuel, Claypool, Chase. So
I feel pretty strong about Debo. So if that
Samuel has a great matchup today. You guys, you're getting a great wide receiver, cornerback matchup. Great overall strength of schedule. Better implied points for the team. It's Debo.
All right, great running back. Sony, Ty Johnson, Tevin Coleman, or AJ Dillon, PPR. Gross.
Sony for me, then Ty. Actually, he has it in the right order.
All right.
I don't know. I put Dylan ahead of Ty, but either way, it's Sony.
I don't know.
Man, Dylan, I feel like you're just, God, like you have to get a touchdown.
I feel like he could do nothing.
I feel like you're waxed.
Did I miss something with this Ty Johnson hype? I have no idea why this dude is on so many rosters.
Dude,
he's
because
fine.
I hyped him up on the Sirius XM show.
He's gonna
because he's
one
of 3 backs.
Because he's talented. He's got talent. Talent matters. All right.
Yeah.
We keep seeing this Kyler Fuller question.
I'm gonna sneak Ty Johnson onto my team with Ian.
Yes,
just so when he blows up.
Carson or Henderson, PPR Carson. A-Rob start or sit. A-Rob start.
People, don't. All right, if you have some loaded lineup, then okay, maybe Robinson can sit.
10-team leagues only.
Jalen Ramsey did not shadow him last year. That's why we have the infamous Mooney double move on Jalen Ramsey. So don't fade A-Rob just because of Jalen Ramsey, because it's not going to be a 1-4 matchup.
Yes, last year
it is still the worst matchup for receivers overall.
He caught Allen Robinson caught 4 passes for 70 yards last time he played the Rams. So
4 targets.
Yes, so 11.
Triple that this time.
It's 11 fantasy points. So if you think you can start someone that's better than 11 fantasy points, then do that. But if not, start.
Yeah, I would need to see options, but I agree with Ian. Don't overthink these things.
All right. Yeah. Got a couple Allen Robinson questions in here.
Like if you came back to me and said you're deciding between like him and DJ Moore or something, then I'd probably say, okay, fine, DJ Moore.
All right. Corey Davis.
Yep.
Cup.
Yep. All right. I like these easy ones.
Jamar Chase, Williams, Elijah Moore, or Rondale Moore.
Just one.
Jinx that one.
Just one.
Jamar Chase.
I got Chase.
I mean, this one's just.
Yeah, I got Chase.
I'd go Jamar, Elijah, Mike, then Rondale.
Yeah, dude. I don't. Mike Williams is just like, I don't know what.
Mike Williams sucks.
What?
I mean, Mike Williams sucks. Like when you're a top 7 draft pick and you can't get over 17% targets per route run, that means your quarterback thinks you suck.
He had 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns in years where he didn't even have 90 targets.
Doesn't matter. Quarterbacks don't want to throw him the ball.
Saquon start. Easy. It's not. I mean, safe or sit. I mean, you're gonna start.
Saquon's a top 6.
I don't know what that question is.
Is safe or sit a new thing?
This is like when I was at a restaurant last night. Instead of ordering steak and potatoes, I ordered steak and tips. As my order, which was I was very confused.
It's like a new poker. Instead of a sit and go, it's a safer set.
All right, OBJ, Henderson.
Lots of OBJ.
We're getting this question a lot, unless it's the same guy over and over again.
Henderson and Raheem.
So Raheem is locked in.
Raheem and Henderson. Go.
Yeah. Raheem Henderson. All right, Tyson Williams or Damian Harris?
I have Tyson.
If it's any sort of PPR, go Tyson.
Does that really matter? Do you think Tyson's going to catch more passes than Damian Harris?
I have any format anywhere. Yeah, I think Ian just lost his mind on that one. But yes, Tyson.
I mean, neither of them are going to catch a lot of passes.
Any PPR format or standard format.
I like Damian.
The Ravens running backs are heavily targeted.
I'm going with Tyson in both PPR and non-PPR. How about that?
Devontae Smith.
But half, you're not.
Only in first down per reception leagues will I get Damian Harris over Tyson Williams.
I love it.
We love Devontae Smith. He's like
play Devontae Smith, stack him in DFS with Jalen Hurts, win all the money. That's what I'm going to do. All right.
Andrew won't be back on next week. It'll be from a beach somewhere in a Hawaiian shirt or something.
Superflex, Sam Darnold, Raheem Mostert. I mean, I'm going to start
Darnold.
Darnold.
I'm starting a quarterback in a super flex.
Yeah, it's just
look at Ian. Ian's like about to vomit.
I was actually sad when I got denied on a super flex waiver for Tyrod Taylor. So now I got to start Devontae Smith, but that's a story for another day.
Mike Davis or Allen Robinson?
Allen Robinson.
Yes, I agree. Claypool or Judy? I like Claypool. I think Claypool has more upside.
I have them right next to each other. I have
Judy. Yep, one spot ahead. Right. Well, two.
Great minds.
Ayuk or Mostert flex? Mostert for me.
Mostert. Ayuk could be a number 3 pass game option. I'm sorry, but
yeah. All right. Ty Johnson, Gainwell, Sony Michel, full point. Yeah.
Sony.
Dude, Ty Johnson's going to shock the world today.
This is your fault, Andrew. This is your fault.
Cannot wait. I mean, you can't play him. We don't know what his role is going to be, but
my Jordan Akins questions.
I think he could show out. Yeah, I know. I'm locked. I got that Jaguars. I'm assigned to that game. I'm going to be locked in on Jordan Akins. Can't wait.
Chris Carson.
Raheem Mostert, T. Higgins. Yeah, Chris Carson. Corey Davis or Laviska Shenault, full point PPR.
Corey.
I like Shenault, but Corey Davis is probably safer. Callaway or Cooks?
Callaway for me.
I got Cooks.
They're both number 1. Credit.
OBJ or Tyler Boyd?
I have OBJ.
OBJ. Pains me to say.
Hunt or Chris Carson? Chris Carson. Ooh, got a tight end questions. Noah Fant or Dallas Goedert? Standard.
Fant. It'd be Goddard if Ertz was in Buffalo like we heard about for months.
Yeah, Fant.
We're just really still praying that he's going to get traded at some point. Full point PPR, Jamal Williams, Juju, Chase, or Claypool. I'll go Claypool here.
I'm going Claypool.
Yep, that's who I got.
Sorry. There was no Chase wasn't an option. It was Chase Claypool. Sorry, I apologize for that.
I love when we get all 3 of us.
There's a lot more Chases than we anticipated from last year. Saquon or Dale Henderson?
Saquon.
Diami Brown or Brian Edwards?
Here's a question.
That's a deep one. I'm going to go Brian Edwards.
I've got Edwards, but definitely moved up Diami through the week.
I don't know if
future's looking bright.
I don't know if he's even.
I have those separated by it goes Brian Edwards, AJ Green, Diami Brown. So it's close.
AJ Green next to Diami Brown. Absolutely love it. Corey Davis or Brandon Ayuk?
Davis.
I have Ayuk on that one.
I have Ayuk as well. Washington defense or Jaguars?
Washington.
Yeah. I think the Washington defense is just better. So,
yeah.
Callaway.
Good analysis.
I will take the bad defense in the matchup if we don't have a good defense available.
I just don't know how often Tyler Taylor's going to throw the ball. Like, what if he just runs every time? Then they can't get sacks.
That's one. By the way, it's an unwritten rule, but thank you for no kicker questions, everyone. We don't do those. So
I've just actually been filtering those out. There's
Well,
actually a ton of them. Callaway, Claypool, or Sutton, full point PPR.
Claypool
Yes.
for me. They're close. I got Claypool, then one player between, then Sutton, and then I got 3 spots in Callaway.
Super flex question: Bridgewater or Trevor Lawrence? I'm going Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
Trevor Lawrence.
Gerald Everett or Hunter Henry? Hunter Henry for me.
Yeah, that one's. I have Hunter Henry ahead, but it is.
It's gross.
I need to know more about Gerald Everett and how they're gonna. We need to know more about how they're gonna use both of these tight ends.
I don't think you can start Everett.
Henry for now.
Yeah. Miles Sanders or Terry McLaurin, half point PPR.
Terry.
Yeah, Terry. Terry's going to be a freaking monster this week and every week, pretty much.
25
OBJ or Chark?
OBJ. We got to see what this Jaguars pecking order is first.
Damian Harris, Callaway, or Shenault in the flex?
Damian.
Yep. Damian for me.
You got something to say, Dwayne? I see that.
I don't know if it's a PPR or if it's a half or it's. So I'll just go with what you guys said.
Yeah.
If it's assuming it's a standard league, I guess.
Dwayne's biting his tongue.
That's fine.
Mike Davis, Miles Sanders, or Mostert? Mostert.
I got Davis, then Mostert, then Sanders.
Ooh, you like Gesicki or Hunter Henry?
Gesicki.
For this week only, I will go Gesicki because of those Dolphins wide receiver problems.
T. Higgins or Darrell Henderson? Full point PPR.
T. Higgins.
Higgins
Yes.
season.
Corey Davis or T. Higgins? I go T. Higgins.
T. Higgins. Oh, you finally got me to say T. Higgins. I mean,
Jarrett,
somebody else besides Corey Davis.
Kareem Hunt or Debo? I think that's
Devontae Booker. No, it's Kareem Hunt.
I think it's Debo.
Debo. It's Debo. I want my bike
I
back.
think it's Devontae Booker. Debo would be Deebo.
No, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
well, if
no one's asking about Devontae Booker.
I hope not. Okay, Debo Samuel. Yes, I would go Debo Samuel over Chris.
Yes.
All right, we got a Ty Johnson answer right here. Ty Johnson or Zach Moss? It's Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson.
Zach Moss. No, screw Ty
Ty
Johnson.
Johnson. Ty
The Bills
Johnson.
only have 2 running backs. You guys are corrupting a whole.
Whatever. They have 3. They have Josh Allen.
Oh my God.
They have 4. They have
And
Matt
Matt Breida.
Breida.
Ty Johnson was a popular waiver wire ad for like 1 week 2 years ago, and
All
now
right.
he's got stands all over the Northeast.
Ty Johnson outscores Zach Moss this week.
Yeah, bet.
For sure. They will be co-starters. Watch it. Those
right.
2 will share the most.
Allen Robinson.
Yes.
Yes.
Allen Robinson over Marquez Callaway. Josh Jacobs or Tyson Williams. I'm going Tyson here.
Tyson.
Let's go.
Cool.
Josh Jacobs hates fantasy football. That's what you get.
Corey Davis or Tyson.
Tyson.
Half point.
Yep.
Tyson or Jamar Chase. Tyson.
These could all quickly change next week, but at least for this week, we're confident.
I love all the Tysons. Where does people get the Tyson from? Like, I've seen that multiple times.
Politics.
Tyson or Kareem Hunt. Tyson.
All the Tyson.
Russell Gage or Darnell Mooney in a guillotine league flex. So this is big. I hate to start the worst player like Gage, but I also don't like. I mean, the Rams. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Mooney is also hurt. Like he's expected to play.
Very
but he's
true.
less
Yeah,
than 100%.
Gage had 12 targets last year in week 1, so I don't know. He could stumble into production. So
Gage.
I'd go with Gage. I don't like it, but
Stumble into production.
Deontay or Raheem.
So I picture Chris Berman stumbling into a production meeting.
Rumbling.
J.D. McKissick or James White. I'm assuming
James White.
Yes.
You don't think McKissick is better without Curtis Samuel?
It helps, but I
mean,
think
they're
they
both
still-
games
I think they
No,
go Humphrey.
I think Humphreys will work in underneath. Look,
Dynamic.
this is one of those that really is a coin flip. Like, this depends on game script.
Yeah. So
How
I
do
guess
these games go? If all of a sudden Washington's behind and the Patriots play all day from a lead, McKissick's going to be the right answer. If it's the opposite, White's going to be the right answer.
I'm higher on James White though ever since the Cam decision. So.
Also true.
Well, yeah, I am too. But this one will come down to just the game script.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you don't draft these guys in redraft leagues because it's just really hard to figure out when to start.
Sorry,
David. Raheem or Chase Edmonds. Raheem. Deontay. Oh, sorry. Waddle or Kadarius Toney.
Waddle.
Yes. Do not.
We
like
finally
Kadarius
get to
Toney.
say Waddle.
Damian Harris. Are Dolphins a good matchup for him? I mean, it's not like
Not great, but
it's just moderate. It's like I don't think it really makes a difference. Ravens or Dolphins D. Ravens playing the Raiders.
Yeah, Ravens for me.
Yeah. Hunter Henry, Ferkser, or Goddard? Hunter
Henry. Oh, no, Goddard for me, then Henry.
God, it's a toss-up. Goddard. I think I have Goddard ranked a little.
I mean, Goddard and Henry are in the same situation.
No, I don't. I got Henry.
They're sharing
Swift.
a tight end room.
Swift or Myles Gaskin?
Swift.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
David Johnson or Mark Ingram?
Oh my God. Just forfeit.
David Johnson if it's a PPR.
Forfeit the week.
Yeah.
Just leave the spot empty and try to motivate the guys.
Just take the one that could catch a pass. That's all I can tell you.
Shark or Tyson?
Tyson, easy. I just love that you get to pronounce Tyson's name so many different ways. It's Tyson, it's Tyson, and it's Tyson. Like,
no, we're gonna find out like a year later. It's this is actually how you pronounce my name. I just
it's
didn't tell
T-Son or
anybody.
something.
Like Tyrod Taylor or Travis Kelsey's actually. How is his name pronounced?
Kels.
Yeah,
Kels.
Like,
His brother disagrees though.
I just didn't tell anybody.
He's totally just pranking everyone.
Sutton, Corey Davis, Brandon Cooks, PPR.
Corey Davis, easy.
Davis and
Corey,
Cooks.
Pick 2, yeah. Davis and Cooks for me.
Davis and Sutton.
So screw you, Dwayne.
Hurts or Herbert? Hurts for me.
Hurts.
All the Russian.
People are saying it's T-Son now.
See,
T-Son, Henderson, or Gaskin. Half.
Watch it be T.Y. Son.
T-Son, keep him going.
Yes, T-Son. Waddle
Yes,
or Terrace
agreed.
Marshall? Waddle.
Waddle.
All right. 12 point or what? 12 team.
Also at 12-point PPR. What?
Sorry.
Jesus, you guys score 1 million points every week?
Tyler Boyd. Sounds like fun to me. Boyd, T-Son.
Tyson.
Don't even need to read it. Russell Gage or Marvin Jones? Go on,
Marvin Jones.
Melvin Gordon or T-Son?
All right, boys. I got to bounce. Good stuff. Thank you, everyone, for the questions. Check out the NFL show at 11.
All right. Goodbye. Ian is gone. Dwayne.
We'll do another 15 minutes.
We have now become a platoon. Let's do this.
All right, do it.
All right. Saquon or Antonio Gibson?
Antonio Gibson.
Yes, I agree. Antonio Gibson. Melvin Gordon or Tison. Ayuk over Aaron Jones.
No way.
Aaron Jones. Cooks, Debo, Boyd. He has Higgins going, so he needs Debo or Boyd.
I have Debo, and then Boyd, then Cooks.
Like all back to
That's
back.
my order.
Yeah. All right, so let's go Debo here. Colts defense or Vikings defense? I'm going the Vikings.
I don't really like either one of those, but yeah.
I'd rather not face Russell Wilson. I'd rather face Joe Burrow coming off his torn ACL and MCL.
Agree. Simple analysis and agree.
All right. Tison or Mike Davis?
Mike Davis.
I got Tison. Ayuk.
They're right next to each other. RB17, RB18.
Ayuk or Higgins? I got Higgins.
I've actually got Ayuk on that one, but it is close.
Okay. Debo or Cooper Kupp? Cooper Kupp for me.
I've got Cooper Kupp easy in that.
Boom. Tison.
I have Cooper Kupp wide receiver 14 this week. So
yeah, I mean, you want to start these Rams guys.
I got Debo wide receiver 30. That one's really not close.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Tyson or questionable Eckler. Dwayne, you want to hit on Eckler? You know, if we're getting new viewers in here, you want to start Eckler here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Eckler, this week. And the reason, here's the big reason. We just don't know when the injury occurred. We don't know, did it pop up midweek? Is it something he's already been dealing with and he was coming back from it? I mean, for this week, as long as Eckler's playing, I'm gonna go ahead and use him.
Yep.
But I'm also, just so you guys know, I'm pretty aggressive with the way I approach my lineups. I'm not a very conservative, like the way I think about my start sets. I'm typically shooting for the upside. So just so you know, when you hear my answers, that's the way I lean.
We've got Kansas City Chiefs running back Darrell Williams in the chat. Javonte Williams or Laviska Shenault.
No, you misspelled your name, Darrell. You only have one L. Come on.
Who you got with Javonte or Shenault? I got Shenault here.
I have, so it's a PPR. Yeah, it's really close, but I have Williams slightly ahead.
Okay. Singletary, Coleman, or Naeem Hines, half-point PPR. That's
I've got Hines in that one.
Yeah, agreed. I think he just has way more upside than any of those other guys. Elijah Moore, Courtland Sutton, or Waddle, full-point PPR.
Sutton, then Waddle, then Moore.
I got Sutton. Joe Burrow or Baker Mayfield? I have Baker
Burrow.
Mayfield.
I got Burrow.
Baker Mayfield. I like the game environment more.
I do like the game environment. And I don't
know. I kind of want to see this Bengals offense, function first. Williams or Barkley? I assume
Williams?
It's probably Tyson or Tyson or whatever the hell his name is.
Barkley.
Yes, Barkley. I think it might be helpful, Dwayne. Do you want to just list off the running backs you have, like just ahead of Tyson Williams and just behind him, so people can get a gauge?
So the guys that I have just ahead of Tyson are Mike Davis, James Robinson, Austin Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb. Just below him, I've got Darrell Henderson, Miles Sanders, Chase Edmonds, DeAndre Swift, Raheem Mostert.
Yeah. So really, you're pretty much starting Tyson unless you have like a stud guy that you took in round 1 or 2 for the most
Basically,
part.
yeah. Like the easiest way I look at it is all the other guys I named below him, we have questionable workloads for. 100%. And in week 1, I just think there's a great chance for Tyson to really be the only Ravens running back we've seen in the last 3 years approach 25 to 30 rushing attempts, which would be huge because of the holes that offense opens up with the way Lamar Jackson creates all of these different angles and rushing lanes, and because everybody has to respect him in the run game. So for me, it's close. Like he could be in the same kind of timeshare as those guys, or it could be slightly better. And so I just lean to him over Henderson, Sanders, Edmonds, DeAndre Swift, Mostert.
Yeah, everything is there that's good for him. He should get carries. He's going into a good matchup, have a high implied team total. The Ravens do. So yeah, I think that
he's green all the way across. So every metric I track, everything is green.
Yeah, I think you're not going to be disappointed if you play him. Yeah, could one of these other guys maybe outscore him because of, whatever. But I think if you play him, you're going to feel good about the output you get. So I think that he's safe. And that's why I think that he's good play. DeAndre Swift or T. Higgins?
T. Higgins for me. I'm assuming that's PPR.
Yeah.
I
like T. Higgins. Chase Edmonds, Visca, Juju, Jacoby, half-point.
I got Edmonds on this one and a half.
Edmonds. That game is going to score a lot of points, and Edmonds should be part. And Edmonds is a starter. If you guys missed that, he was a starter. I mean, on the depth chart, he should see the majority of carries over James Conner. Again, it could flip. We don't know what the goal line touches are going to be like, but I think that Chase Edmonds is also interested in daily fantasy. He's really cheap. and it's a really high-scoring game. So I think he's a really interesting play to build a different type of lineup construction. Jamal Williams or Tevin Coleman? I'm going
Jamal.
I'm going with Tevin there. Judy or Damian Harris? Half point PPR.
Damian Harris. Again, those two are really close.
Damian for me as well. Full point PPR, Brandon Cooks or OBJ?
OBJ.
I'll go Brandon Cooks there. Juju or LaVisca? I'm going LaVisca. I'm just pretty low on Juju's.
Agreed.
In general. Ayuk or Tyson, half point PPR. I'm going with Tyson.
That one's really close for me. I've got Ayuk at wide receiver 20. What is this, a half? Yeah. So I've got wide receiver 20 in that format, and I've got Tyson at 18. So I think I just did something entirely new with his name. Tyson. I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Tyson.
Yeah, it's like I screwed this thing up so bad. We're going to figure out how to my sole purpose for Monday Night Football is to figure out how to pronounce his name.
He needs to bring back the Arian Foster. He needs to bring it back, Tyson. He needs to bring it back. Let's do it. The next undrafted guy. That's just him. Tyson Williams, Arian Foster. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Brandon Cooks.
This is this year's J-Rob.
Yes, Brandon Cooks or Cooper Kupp. Guys, you want to start these Rams wide receivers. Basically, the only question we had was where you'd start like Julio Jones over Robert Woods. But besides that, you're starting Robert Woods, you're starting Cooper Kupp pretty much no matter what.
Just to be clear, I've got the Rams receivers really high this week. I've got Woods at 11. I've got Kupp at 14.
Yeah, you want to play these guys in your lineups for sure.
You don't even, if we name the starting cornerbacks for the Bears, no one in this stream would know who they are, not even Bears fans.
Swift, Montgomery, Sanders, Callaway, Tyson. Need 4 of 5. So just get rid of one.
Okay, so I am getting rid of Monty.
Agreed. Easy. Quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger or Ryan Tannehill.
Yes, Tannehill like 20 times over.
Yes, 1,000%. Mike Davis or Callaway? I'll go
Mike Davis.
Just safer projection, I think. Corey Davis or Devontae Smith?
Corey Davis.
Davis. Gage, Pittman, or Claypool? Claypool for me.
Yes, agree. That's not close.
Jacobs or Henderson? Going to go with Henderson.
So you guys that don't know, there's just a potential toe issue with Jacobs, and it's Monday night, and they're close on the rankings. So just go with the player you know is playing.
Yeah. Henderson, Marvin Jones, Sterling Shepard, Damian Harris for my spot. Wide receiver, running back. Yes, let's go Henderson there. Josh Jacobs or Henderson? Henderson. Jalen Johnson and Kendall Vildor are the Bears' starting defensive backs. Michael's chiming in.
Proven wrong. We do have somebody that has Google that can look that up.
Miles Gaskin or Darrell Henderson?
Henderson.
Yeah, I like Henderson. Galladay or Henderson? I do not like Galladay.
Henderson.
Whatsoever.
Galladay really low this week. Look, he's been hurt the whole preseason. Even before that, the chemistry and timing looked terrible between him and Daniel Jones. I think Galladay is going to end up having value for how far he fell in drafts, which was too far. I'm just fading it week 1.
Yeah, I think Galladay is going to be a guy we're going to talk about as a buy low player after the first couple weeks.
Agreed.
Yeah, do not play him right now. Just hold tight. And
just let this week happen and then go buy him.
Yes. That's exactly going to be the move. Tyler Boyd or Brandon Cooks? I'll go
Boyd, easy.
Brandon. All right, Tyler Boyd, Edmonds or Tyson?
Tyson.
Agreed. Tyson.
Same tier, but Tyson.
Sony Michel or Zach
actually
Moss?
Not same tier. I have a tier break after Tyson, and it goes down to Darrell Henderson, Miles Sanders, Chase Edmonds.
I would go Michel here instead of Zach Moss.
Yes, easy.
You can't start in these Bills. We don't even know who the Bills starter is, number one, and we also don't know how many carries or touches they'll even get in an offense that doesn't want to throw the ball. Or doesn't want to run the ball.
I knew what you meant.
Beckham, Jacoby Myers, or Waddle? Full point PPR.
I'm going with Beckham.
Yes.
I got Beckham, then Waddle, then Myers on that one.
Tyler Boyd or Jamar Chase? Standard.
Chase for me, especially in non-PPR.
Yeah, I think that Boyd loses a lot of his appeal in standard formats, and Chase is probably a more likely candidate to fall in the end zone. So I like Chase there.
You like people stumbling and falling into things.
It's the Robert Tonyan effect. He just kind of fell into all those targets. No credit to the players get. Can I start Trey Sermon half point PPR? I mean, yeah, you can start whoever you want.
Look, I think this backfield is going to be close to a split. I think it's going to probably be like 45, 45, 10 or 45, 40, 15, something like that. They're going to annoy everybody and get a third person involved or Trey Lance or something like that. But I think it's going to be pretty close. So if you like Sermon, if you like Mostert this week, you should like Sermon as well. I mean, obviously they're separated some, but yes, you can start Sermon.
Yeah. I found last year that when you started the backup running back or a guy who might see less than the starter in good matchups, most of the time they put up decent production. So yeah, I think that Trey Sermon can be like a flex option if you don't really have any other places to pivot towards. Robinson or T. Higgins, half point PPR.
On this one, I've got them right next to each other. They start tier 4 for me. Allen Robinson at the top. He would normally be a tier 3 or tier 2 player, but his matchup has him down in tier 4. And I got T. Higgins one spot under him. Wide receiver 23 and 24 for me.
Yeah, I think that it's
so I'm leaning Robinson, but
Robinson probably is way safer because we just know he's going to get targets. But
I do like the upside of T. Higgins.
Yeah.
If I'm playing in DFS, I'm not playing Allen Robinson today.
Yeah, I think T. Higgins would be the play if you started Zeke on Thursday night, you're in a hole, go with T. Higgins. If you feel good about your lineup, then play Robinson. He's locked and loaded to see his fair share of targets in that offense. Elijah Moore, Deebo Samuel, a lot of question marks. Yeah, Deebo. Again, we like Elijah Moore's upside, but again, he could also work in tandem with a bunch of other Jets receivers because the Jets might just do that. And so we know Deebo is going to be a starter and he's playing a terrible defense. So yes, Deebo should be the play there. LaVisca or Corey Davis. I'm going to go with Corey Davis. Going to move Corey Davis up my rankings after this wise I've just been.
I haven't been wide receiver 28. So
I got him at wide receiver 30. So
you're close.
I keep telling people to start him, and it's just why wouldn't you? Everything's kind of set up really well for him. So Waddle or Mostert. It's not close for me.
Yeah, Mostert easy.
Gaskin or Montgomery.
Gaskin.
Yeah, Gaskin should catch a lot of passes.
Wait, what is this? What's the format? We don't got a format.
No format. I like how people are throwing in the format though for the most part. I do like that. Appreciate that, guys. Chase Edmonds or Chase Claypool. We got Chase questions.
Yeah, Edmonds. Sorry,
Edmonds.
The first Chase.
Yeah, we're gonna get
you shut my brain down with the
Chase Edmonds, Chase Claypool, Jamar Chase, Gaskin or Tyson Williams. Full point PPR.
Tyson. Yes, Tyson.
Yes, I agree. Is Eckler worth starting? 100% start him. Eckler or Swift?
Eckler.
Yes, I agree. Full point PPR, Julio or Robinson? This is Julio.
Julio.
Yes, you want to play Julio this week. Half point PPR, Corey Davis, Callaway or Claypool?
Corey Davis.
Yes, agreed.
Then Callaway, Claypool, then Callaway.
Callaway or Beasley? Half
Callaway.
Point PPR. Callaway. Does that change if Emmanuel Sanders doesn't play?
Not for me. Not today. I'm an aggressive lineup constructor.
Where do you have Callaway ranked?
I don't have Callaway nuts. I've got him at wide receiver 38.
Okay, that's kind of where
I've got Cole Beasley at wide receiver 47 though. So
yeah.
The touchdown upside with Callaway is just so much more than Beasley.
Would
you we could walk away tomorrow and be like, whoa, 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like I could see that for Callaway. For Beasley, that would floor me.
Yeah. I think Callaway, why wouldn't Callaway get 10 targets in this game?
And we know that Jair Alexander really hasn't shadowed anybody since week 7 of last year. So I just don't think it's going to be a shadow. I think the Saints are smart enough to move him all around and protect him. He's their number one weapon outside of Kamara.
Yeah. And Callaway is one of these. We saw what kind of plays he can make. Like, this isn't a guy where it's
Jameis loves him.
Jameis loves him, and he's not a route running savant necessarily. Like, he can go up and get the ball. Like, he's gonna fight for balls. Jameis Winston's not gonna care if Alexander's on him or not. Like, he's gonna throw him the ball, and should give him opportunities to come down with some of these catches.
The only thing that would kill Callaway is if Jameis just comes out and throws 2 pick sixes out of the gate. Which could totally happen, by the way.
They put Taysom in. It's just freaking.
Then we're all just going to be sitting there like, we'll have the Eli Manning face. Yeah.
All right, we'll do a couple more questions here before we get out of here. Let's get a couple good ones in here. All right, Mike Davis or I think this is Corey Davis actually. Corey Davis or Brandon Ayuk?
Ayuk.
All right, Chenault or Odell?
Odell.
Henderson, Boyd, or Tony? It can't be Kadarius.
Kadarius Tony?
Okay, well, don't play him. Henderson or Boyd?
Henderson.
Or Tony Jones. I don't know. Yeah, you want to play Henderson.
I'd love a good Tony Jones question.
Chase Edmonds or Jerry Judy?
Edmonds.
And then Allen Robinson or Corey Davis. This is Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson.
Jamal Williams or J.D. McKissick. Jamal.
Jamal.
Yeah, I mean Jamal. Jacoby or Claypool. Claypool for me.
Claypool.
Gordon, Gage, Damian Harris for flex. I would
Harris.
go. This is standard too. So yeah, I would go Damian Harris there. OBJ or Juju.
OBJ.
Yes, 100%. And then our last question, Josh Jacobs or Chris Carson. This one's easy. Chris Carson. And for fun, we got Kevin Bacon entering the chat. Chimichangas, wings, or burgers?
Give me burgers.
What say you?
Burgers, then chimichangas, then wings.
I will also go with some hot burgers there as well. All right, guys.
I like to be tired after I eat. So those
all right.
Wings don't make me tired.
Dwayne, any final thoughts for the live stream? Just, as we get into, again, the inactives are going to come out at 11:30. So make sure you follow myself, Dwayne, Ian, to make sure that you get up to date. We'll be tweeting out some inactives, anything that we move, if based on anything that's surprising that happens. And also make sure you check out the NFL show on pff.com and all the live stuff, the live social analysis. If you go to pff.com, each game has a analyst on it, kind of tweeting out with the hashtag, what the matchup is. So you can follow along if you're watching one game and get analysis, in-game analysis from all of us. So make sure you go check that out as well. Dwayne, any final thoughts on just what people should do? It is week 1, so we have some question marks, so a couple different things, but any main things people should just worry about, not to tweak too much, or what do you think?
The big thing I think for week 1 is don't overreact. And I think the news has been quiet enough that there's not a ton to overreact to. But I think you gave good analysis, like just talking about some of these situations where we have unknowns versus knowns. Just go with the known. If they're close, go with upside. So I mean that's the way I manage it.
Yep, do that. And if you're playing DFS, make sure you take advantage of late swap. So again, perfect example, Marcus Callaway is supposed to be really, really high rostered. If you are dead in the water, do not play him. You got to swap. Just swap to Deontay Harris, the other Saints receiver, because you're going to lose anyway if you play a really chalky receiver. Just swap to Deontay Harris if you're not doing really great in your lineup, and then hopefully you can catch the field if Marcus Callaway, has a bad game, gets hurt or whatever. So just kind of keep that in mind with some of these late guys. Odell Beckham is playing in a late game, so keep stats on him. He should be good to go from all indications. I think that's really the only late game injury we're kind of tracking, but he said that if he feels good, he's going to play, and most times players say, hey, I'm playing. So we're going to see.
I think this is all a smoke screen completely from that coaching staff. Not that the other team's falling for it, but not like the Chiefs are listening.
They don't care.
Yeah. I mean, look, the Browns want to come in and run the ball. It's just a matter of, can the Chiefs, beat the too high safety look that they struggle with down the stretch? And if they do, and then they jump out on them, it's like what you said. You get the game script you want. And in that scenario, Beckham, man, he could have a big game. Yeah,
this is where they need Beckham. That's what they lacked when they played the Chiefs last time. They didn't have that offensive firepower. I remember seeing Rashad Higgins drop touchdowns, and they just didn't really have the juice, the offensive firepower to keep up with the Chiefs. And Odell Beckham is that guy. He's the guy that should help them get to that next level. It's why I like Baker this week. So, all right, cool. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Again, make sure you just follow us, follow me at @AndrewX_, follow Dwayne at Dwayne McFarland. Context matters, and follow Ian at iHeartIts. Good luck to everybody. Keep calm. Don't overreact. And most importantly, have fun. We got football back week 1. Watch Red Zone. It's going to be great. Enjoy. Thank you all for